much. How are we doing? I can't really tell. You guys are kind of iffy. We doing okay? So I'm looking at you. You look kind of scary, to be honest. Are you okay? I'm just kidding. No. Oh, your voice is so sweet, though. You're like, why? you're a good guy. So this is pretty crazy. I found out this week that my older sister just got recruited to run for Miss Texas. I know. Crazy. Coincidentally, I just got recruited to be part of a clinical study for psoriasis medication. Yeah. We'll see who comes out on top, you know? It's gonna be great. I really did stop growing up with her. Super gorgeous girl. Anyone else grow up with hot siblings in here? Okay. The rest of you just a room full of healthy self-esteem? Is that what's going on? Hey, fuck you guys. That's fine. That's fine. Oh man, just to give you a visual, when she was like 10 years old, people started saying she looked like Jessica Simpson. So I'm talking like double D tits at the age of 10, you know, just like walking around, horrible back problems. It was this whole thing. I, on the other hand, kind of looked more like a Jewish Honey Boo Boo, you know, maybe like a miniature Chris Farley. I was a really sweaty kid, just very, always dripping in sweat. You guys remember those kids, right? Yeah. I did develop some good coping mechanisms, though, such as celebrating her misfortunes as my go-to one. Have you ever tried that? Have you guys ever tried that? It's great. No? It's sort of like when a coworker gets a promotion that you want, and then the next day they get in a car accident, and on the outside you're like, oh no, but on the inside you're like, oh wow, God is real. It's exciting. Yeah. These good times. Man, I was such a fat little kid growing up. I used to do this thing. I would choose my friends based on the type of food they had at their house. Well, no one else. You could be like the creepiest kid in school, and I'm talking like a little school shooter in the making, you know? But if you had a lunchbox full of Dunkaroos, that was it. You know, that was fun. Friendship bracelets, we were doing the whole thing. It was great. I became best friends with this kid named Paul, who throughout all of elementary school thought he was a dinosaur. But I think nowadays it's called autism. But, you know, yeah, little Paul. And thanks to Paul's unlimited supply of ding-dongs, I too became a dinosaur. It was great. It was a great friendship. Oh, yeah. I did something pretty stupid last year and got married. Who else is married? We got any other married folks in here? How long you guys been married for?
15 years.
Oh God! Wait, who's rating this? Who's wrong? What's going on? Oh man, okay, someone's not getting laid tonight. I don't know what's going on. What are you? So you guys, I'm assuming you're happily married. You were just clapping. That's great. That's great. I've been doing it for a year. I should have gotten a tattoo. You know, that's what. Should have just gotten a tattoo. I was too young for it. I really was. It's okay. I'd say 2 out of 5 stars, you know. He's got a big dick though, so that is nice. Yeah, thank you. Which little dicks are small, or small dicks are fine too. Just for any guys that just do the dishes more. That's all I'm saying, you know. Just might need to overcompensate. The weird thing is when I first got married, women always hear this thing that they end up marrying someone like their fathers. I don't know, have you guys heard that before? Like you just have similar traits. Which when I got married, I was like, that's weird. My husband is nothing like my dad. Then this past year, my dad lost his job, started letting himself go a little bit. And that's when I was like, oh, I see it now. I see it, yeah. Oh, just needed to remove the cloak of success. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was good, yeah. The one thing I think that I struggle with the most with marriage is all the compromise. You know, you gotta help each other all the time. I'm sure you guys have to do that. Just like have an extra person now that you gotta take care of. Like right now, he's trying to help me quit smoking cigarettes, which is good, so I need to do that. I'm trying to help him cut back a little bit on the weed, you know. Now we're both trying to help each other get a divorce. So, it's a complicated process, guys. You know, it's a team effort. It's great. It's great. I'm glad I don't have to date anymore though with all these apps. Who's on an app date right now? There's always at least one of you and you look really uncomfortable and I like pointing you out. Like there's always this look on their face like, I just want to go home and fuck, but I'm at a comedy show. Oh, it's just crazy. We're like choosing people based on a picture. You know, like I don't know if you guys can tell by my face, but I actually photographed like an overweight, slightly transgender version of Owen Wilson. So wouldn't be getting too many swipes. See that laugh? You haven't laughed at all, and then you're like, I see that shit right there. That's what that was. Those jokes. It's true. It's not great. I've also got dangerously bad taste in men. I really do. And by that I mean the guy I dated before my husband actually wound up having ties to ISIS. Yeah, not lying about that. I wish I was. Really, I actually used to give out his name when I said this joke, but then I was like, I don't want to get murdered by ISIS. You know, probably stop doing that. Now I know some of you probably have a few questions, because everyone always does. Like, where do you actually meet someone who has ties to ISIS, right? So not just like at a bar. CrossFit. Met at a CrossFit class. That is where you go for that, yeah. Later realized we obviously had very different workout goals. The worst part was he was such a great boyfriend. He really was. He was so he got 82 months in prison. But like if he would have gotten 40, I might have stuck around. You know, he was really great. And I was bummed he didn't even tell me. I feel like if you're a terrorist and you're dating someone, that's just some information you should disclose, right? Like I could have been into it, you know, like a mafia wife or something. I don't know. I don't support terrorism, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really digging myself in a hole here. But he didn't tell me at all, and we had been dating for 4 months. Things were going great, and then I just randomly stopped hearing from him. Super upsetting. He had even met my parents, so I was like, this guy, I'm gonna marry him, you know? We were like dead serious about it. And then a few weeks after that, turn on the news, there he is, being detained at the Houston airport. Yeah, which not only when I saw that, the first thought I had, thank God he wasn't ghosting me, you know? I mean, all mass murder aside, at least my self-esteem is intact, right? You know? The sex was great, though. Those ISIS boys, they know how to fuck, I'm telling you. They do. Very dominating, you know, passionate. Just explosive sex. You guys, that was a terrorist joke, guys. Some people get it. He actually, I did kind of luck out. He introduced me to the wonderful world of vibrators, which I feel like he knew he was going to be leaving me, so it was like leaving me with a consolation prize, which I thought was nice, you know? And it stuck with me throughout. I know this is kind of a controversial topic for men. You know, men don't like women who use vibrators in the bedroom. But for me personally, my vagina, and this is just, it might just be a problem with me, my vagina sometimes responds to dick like a really pretentious white woman who's just constantly sending her food back. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's nothing wrong with the food, just she doesn't know what she wants, you know? I do feel like, though, if your girl wants to use a vibrator in the room and you don't let her, it's sort of like trying to light a fire the old-fashioned way, you know? Like, you could either use the technology we have, or you could just sit there jabbing a dry stick into the ground. I mean, one will get quicker results. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, you've been so wonderful. Thank you so much. Keep going for your host, Sonia.